even though it was not rape in the eyes of the law. But you
No,
being a
no,
man
no,
now,
hold on. Listen. That question, no young girl was given consent for a train. Because no guy says, hey, baby, can me and my 7 buddies fuck you? Hey, all of us know so we not even know. No. Do I support running trains? Yeah, it's part of the culture.
Oh, mama.
No. I never said consent. Somebody trying to clean it up. Let's not change the narrative. Keep the narrative the same. Nigga, I meant rape. We was raping. She just wanted to fuck one nigga. Sometimes she didn't want to fuck. She just wanted to hang out. And we put her in a position. That's how you run trains. You don't get consensual permission to run trains. We know this. We know this, bro. So no, I meant what I said. If they play the whole video, we won't have to cater to them. So I'm not cleaning nothing up, nigga. No, man. Yeah, no, I support running trains.
are you saying
Yeah,
in a consensual form, or what do you? I
man.
need to get
And I don't know no consensual form.
I don't.
I
Okay,
don't
well
know
that's.
no girl. I don't know no girl before she have sex says yes. I want to sleep with all y'all guys.
But you do understand that rhetoric is very offensive to a
I,
lot
I
of
don't. I
people.
don't. I don't give a fuck who I offend. I came to offend. Jesus came to offend. The Holy Spirit, I came to offend who been raped, the ones that raped, I came to offend. And if I gotta create my own channel to talk about it, y'all come over here to talk about it. I ain't following no rules when it come to us. I meant what I said. And I'm talking about white women. Yeah, I support white women getting raped. It happened to us. I support people singing and talking about raping white women. They do it for us. I meant what I said. Yeah, I support white women getting raped. They let rappers support us getting raped. Let's not change my narrative. I'm sticking to it. And I ain't changing. Yeah, I'm sticking to the story. Fuck raping white bitches. I said what I said and I meant what I said and I'm standing on it. I wouldn't give a damn who pounds for me. Nigga, I'm just gonna go back to my big pretty house and start another YouTube channel and start over again. No,
Okay,
I meant that. Nigga, fuck white folks and fuck who offended. Nigga, my mama and them offended every time the radio come on. Yeah, fuck who offended. Fuck them right in their ass with handcuffs on and super glue on their lips. Non-consensual.
yo,
Now let
Dizzy,
them take that and go chop that up.
Dizzy, you up next, Dizzy?
All
What'd you
right.
say?
Yeah. Yeah. First, I'd like to say info and Charleston, man. Respect. Charleston, I kind of see what you did there, man. You attached that stigma to that shit. I get it. People, it's going over a lot of people's heads, though.
Well, homie, they in their feelings. They offended. That was my
Exactly.
intent. That was my whole intent to offend people talking about raping white women. Why won't
Yeah.
they talk about what the rappers is saying? Don't the rap offend people?
Yeah, for sure.
Man, fuck
So,
how they feel then.
for some folks that really don't understand what's going on, man, like if you attach stigma to running train, if you attach the 4-letter word to running a train, man, you think this little nigga's gonna want to keep doing that shit? Y'all get it now? But anyway, so not to get too far off, pretty much, man, I want to say again, respect you and info. I've been listening to a lot of stuff, man, but what I've been doing most of all, what I've been noticing with you, Charleston, man, and you, info, is when people hop on here, they be like, oh man, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. Hey man, send me a back channel. Hey man, send me your number, send me this, in front of everybody, man. Yeah, y'all networking with people. You see what I'm saying? So us in the crowd, that's what we need to be doing, man. We need to be networking. For real. We need to be for real networking, man. This is what it's about. That's the way that we gonna get out of the situations that we in, man. And also hold each other accountable. And see, a lot of that's the problem with our community, man. We ain't holding ourselves accountable. Every time somebody mentions some shit, everybody always wanna, well, what about this? What about that? Everybody start wanting to point the fingers and victimize themselves, man, and demonize everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's a big problem we got in our community. For real. It's a huge problem we got in our community. So even though you ain't got to be on stage to network with the people that's in the crowd, man. I've been sending people DMs and everything, man. I done got a few
Say,
people's
homie,
numbers.
black people turned they back on Bill Cosby, nigga. I was still rocking with Bill. I was still rocking with Bill where he done them white bitches, nigga. I ain't turned my back on Bill, even if he done it. So, they done us. They used to sell niggas.
Yep,
Yeah, I
and
was
it's not.
rocking with Bill. I was rocking with Bill the whole time. I wasn't rocking with R. Kelly because he done the black girls like that. But if R. Kelly would have done a bunch of white girls like that, nigga, I would have been all right. I would have been hollering free R. Kelly if all his victims were white girls. All Bill Cosby victims were white bitches. Fuck them.
And what look,
Nigga,
and this is another thing.
I didn't feel sorry for Nicole Brown Simpson family. I was happy OJ got off.
Yeah, for sure. And here's another question I wanted to ask you, man. So I live here in Oklahoma too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a gun capital. You know what I mean? A lot of black folks got that stigma, man. Like, look, this is what we need to do. Like, if you are a legal person and you can legally own a firearm and you got a head on your shoulders, man, go get protected. Protect yourself. Because what's going on is these gang niggas running around here, they don't give a fuck about you.
Or your
You know what I'm
kids
saying?
or your woman.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about you. And this is coming from an ex street nigga that used to do the same shit, man. But you gotta wake up sometime. You gotta wake up and say, oh damn, well, you know what I'm saying? I used to do the wrong thing, man. I done took away a lot from my community. I done took away a lot from my family and all that time. See, these niggas that say they real, they real, they real, they real, go to jail over and over and over and over again. Going to jail don't make you a bad person, but not learning from your mistakes do make you a bad person. How can you say that you give a fuck about your family? You ain't never there for them because you sitting behind bars. You running behind grown ass niggas trying to prove that you tough. These same niggas ain't gonna do shit for you. Everybody sitting there talking about, oh man, put some money on the GoFundMe to bury such and such. These niggas ain't got life insurance, ain't got health insurance, none of that shit.
Yeah,
Who
when a
gonna
nigga
bury you?
say when a
You know
nigga
what I'm saying?
hey listen, when somebody die and I see they family begging for GoFundMe, I say I wouldn't get that motherfucker shit. He done lived all his life getting high, fucking buying clothes and shoes, and when this motherfucker die, he can't even get off earth. Fuck his family. Nigga, I don't feel sorry for no family with no insurance policy. I don't give GoFundMes to bury people.
Yeah,
Fuck a dead motherfucker that can't get off earth.
like
And
if you smart,
what his kids need? Cause
yeah, exactly.
his kids still got to eat when you put that dead motherfucker in the ground. He done lived irresponsible, and now you want me to be responsible for burying this irresponsible motherfucker. Nah, I don't give money to GoFundMe to bury people.
Yeah, and this one is for info. Info, man. Like, you know what the hell these niggas in this other room is doing, man. It ain't got nothing to do with the 4 letter word, man. That shit is shock value, man. You know
Well,
what I'm saying? So they turning away from truth. That's all
let,
it is.
let me just say this, homie. About 2-3 years ago, I got kicked out of city council. They drugged me out that motherfucker. I got mad in the motherfucker. I came back the next week and I got a call from the marshal's office saying that the city manager, David Cook, said that I can't come to city council. I told him, man, you tell that and I told the law enforcement this. You tell that motherfucking white boy, I hope his little daughter grow up and get raped by a well-hung, big dick nigga that fucking make her like it. You know they tried to say I threatened to rape that man's daughter. They couldn't put no
They
charges on
did.
me.
I bet
They
you they
tried to
did try.
lie. Yeah, so what the fuck I give a fuck telling y'all some shit like this when I tell elected officials this shit? If I get mad, nigga, to be effective, ain't no telling what I say, nigga. That's the whole game of conning. That's the whole game of jeffing. Conversation rules the nation. Man,
Yeah,
if y'all just sit back and watch and see if I'm gonna fail or succeed, y'all go see a nigga really executing some good game.
yeah. And niggas already getting pimped by the system. And that's the thing, man. Motherfuckers sitting around getting pimped all day. Don't even realize they getting pimped, man. They getting pimped. But I
So
will
if
tell you this
so, think
again,
about this,
like
homie.
y'all need to
So
be networking and shit.
if I would call down the city hall to government officials and wish rape on their daughters, nigga, let me do my thing, nigga. I'm trying to show y'all I'm really a bad nigga and I'm bad with white folk. I'm bad on white folk platform. I ain't following their rules, none of that shit. They kicking me off every platform. I'm showing back up with the same behavior. I'm not conforming. Y'all can, but I ain't. I'm the runaway slave in modern day time. I'm running from plantation to plantation. Say, nigga, be quiet. Don't blow my cover. Niggas blowing my cover.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So now, man, I want people to believe what they believe. I want to be the most hated. I want to be public enemy number one because they'll keep listening. Once they decide and figure out, they go stop listening. And I
Yeah.
want to ride this wave as long as I can because I'm controlling the whole narrative. I got
Then when
people
it's
talking about what I need them to talk about.
then when it's fashionable, they're gonna ride your dick though. That's the thing. And you know what I'm saying? All the people that's sitting there talking all that shit and doing all that, man, once it become fashionable, that's when they gonna be all on your nutsack.
So,
And
so
that's how it usually works.
this what I want y'all to picture. Can y'all imagine all the females who have been violated by a rapper or entertainer, and they sitting back watching Whack 100 try to push this narrative, and they saying, "Well, girl, you remember?" It's gonna make people come out and start sharing stories about these niggas. They trying to push a narrative. They really don't want to open Pandora's box. They don't want to do that. They done raped them. At man, it's some people looking at this, women wanting to come forward because they trying to make something, and it ain't nothing on me to justify this. So why would I have to defend something? Because in America, you're innocent till proven guilty. There's no evidence. So why would we be over here trying to answer questions to avoid saying rape when America has a rape culture? Why won't we even say the word, homie? We do the victims who have been raped no service when we won't even say the word. Nah, homie, these women have been raped, and people need to say the word because rape is bad. No woman gives consensual sex, especially as children. You guys are trying to say when we was 13, 14, 15, having sex irresponsibly, the girl 9 times out of 10 had already been molested, but we didn't know that. That's why she was so promiscuous. You want me to believe and you want me to say that with our undeveloped brains, our impulsive behavior, we was getting having sex and on drugs, that we was giving consensual sex. You couldn't defend that in court. That's why someone under a certain age, she can't give legal consent, even if she's sober or not sober. So I'm teaching our people the law. Two 16-year-old fucking is raping if one of their parents go say, hey, my baby didn't give consensual sex and she can't legally give it. So you guys want me to say, well, we was having consensual trains. Not as children, we wasn't. Not in college, we wasn't. She was on drugs. She was getting high. So y'all want to whitewash this because we've all done it, meaning we've all raped before. They just don't want to say we raped before. She gave consensual sex. No, she didn't. Go back and ask her. Did you want to fuck all us in the beginning? No, I just wanted to do you. Once we get her naked and get her in position, she can't think to say no. Her brain don't function like that. She's a child and we're children. We
That's
don't know.
right. That's right.
Come on, man. Y'all want me to
That's right.
whitewash this shit for y'all feelings? We was children. They are children, doing something that we didn't even know we was doing. Now that we grown talking about it, we want to try to make like we had an understanding of what we was doing then. No, you was raping too, brother. I know it hurts. But you gotta be able to, that's what's wrong with the black man. He can't look in the mirror and say, man, I hurt people. And I'm hurt too. I'm wrong. I've been wrong. I need to do better. I ain't shit. Man, I had to look at myself and say that one time. Boy, it hurt. Man, I had to look at myself and say, nigga, every woman you ever been with, you done hurt. Man, your baby mama fucked up because you hurt her. You fucked that girl up because you was fucked up, nigga, you were fucking people up because you didn't know nothing, little stupid, dumb motherfucker. How many times you niggas done been burnt and went and burnt the girl? How many of you niggas right today got a homeboy that'll slap a bitch, beat up a bitch? We all got a homeboy that'll beat up a woman. We don't say nothing to him, nigga. We don't jump on him.
We
Every
don't
last
stop
one
that
of us
shit.
got a friend.
And we don't stop that shit in public neither, man. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying?
Man, one
Beating
of
on
my
our
Every
black
last
women,
nigga, every
beating on
last one
women
of
in
us got
general.
a Every last one of us got a nigga that talk to a girl like she a bitch, she a hoe. Nigga, we don't check that, nigga. So I know all you niggas fake with this outrage, nigga. All this, nigga. That's why, nigga, I ain't gonna do the black woman like this.
That's true.
I'm gonna be as real as I can be for these black women to see. I say things that people call my wife.
That's a fact.
Man, y'all niggas ain't real. That's why in my village, I don't have to defend no rape. Did y'all hear all them women coming to defend me? I don't have to defend that shit. You niggas done raped before. Y'all have to defend it and try to clean it up. I don't have no elected official who have way more to lose than what these people on the internet. They haven't distanced themselves from me. The same school I'm speaking at, the mothers and teachers, everybody excited, and they reading the same headlines y'all looking at. So now, homie, I give very little thought to the people on the internet. They don't control anything. They don't control nothing. So why should I appease what done offended them? Man, fuck people on the internet, homie. They don't control nothing. They can't stop me. They can't shut nothing off. They can't control nothing. All they doing is making my Instagram numbers get back up probably to 100,000 again. All they gonna do is get my YouTube numbers back up to 70,000. It's almost right at 40,000.
Hey, Dave, where you from and what's your question?
Me or
Dave, you there?
me or somebody else?
Yeah, yo, you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. What's going on with you, man? Where you from, man?
Oh, I'm from South Crack. Hey,
All right,
so I got. Oh yeah, my bad, homie. So I got
what's
a
your
question
question?
for Charleston. Um, so do you really think it's like a black or white thing, or do you think it's more like a? And the reason I say that is because I've been hearing you say, like what the white man did to us. I was like the same way. Like I told you, I'm from the cat. You feel me? But at the same time, I did research. I'm like, shit, classism, racism, all that shit comes from black people. We the origins of all this shit. And what is a white man except a white black man?
I don't know what you talking about. I don't know where you looked at and got classism and racism. The white boy made his constitution. The white boy dictated law in this country. And yes, I think everything is black and white. You ain't seen Congress?
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. That's what I'm saying. But I guess like what I'm trying to say is like the police and all that shit. All this shit comes from like essentially like black people. You
The police made the police department. The black
what?
police. So hold on, nigga. Black people in America were slaves. What the fuck did they make? I come from slaves. I don't know what other kind of black people you talking about.
Yeah,
The people I come from didn't create shit.
yeah, yeah. But shit, I be thinking like I guess what I'm trying to
Man,
say is that no, hold up. But what I'm trying to say is like, is it really a black and white thing, or
you
is it more like
goddamn
a
right.
human thing type shit? Because
Have you ever looked at your executive branches of government?
nah, I ain't gonna cap.
Then nigga, don't come talking to me about is it a black or white thing, nigga. Did you see who killed George Floyd?
Yeah,
Did you
but I guess
see
what
who
I'm trying
killed?
to
Hold on. No, you keep saying I guess what I'm trying to say. You done already said what you trying to say. If you can't
yeah,
say
but
what you trying to say and
not
gotta keep saying listen, did you see who killed Tamir Rice?
yeah, they're black. But what I'm saying is who sold like.
Hold on. Listen to me.
All right.
You keep saying yes to all these questions. That's why I don't see number black and white, nigga. That's all I know.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, what is a white man? But like, you know what I'm saying? If you look at if a black if all life started in Africa, a white man ain't nothing
Man,
but a
my life.
goddamn
I don't.
mutated
Hey,
black
homie,
man.
listen. I don't believe all life started in Africa. Can't nobody prove that shit,
Uh,
nigga. My life started here in Fort Worth. So what the fuck I'm looking that far back for? I don't look that far back, homie. That's why you where you at with these unanswered questions, nigga. Lost and confused, nigga. Listen, what kind of shit you asking, nigga? I ain't looking back
yeah,
that far.
yeah.
All right, Dave. Well, I hope
Uh,
that answered your question, Dave.
Yeah, nigga. What I'm gonna look that far back for, nigga? When we got today's problems.
yeah, I mean, I feel you, but I guess you know what I'm saying. It's
Now
like,
you go ahead and ask
what
me a
about
question. Go
what I'm
read
trying to
my
say?
notes, nigga, so you can stop guessing.
Well, I guess
Cause you
let me
being
tell.
deep.
No,
Go ahead,
Well,
man.
Dave, you
Goddamn.
know what, Dave?
all
Just,
right.
just,
Let
just
me
got.
let me
Well,
just say
Dave.
this
Well,
though.
Dave.
Let
Hold
me.
on, Dave. Gather
Uh,
your thoughts, man. We're
No,
gonna move
I
on
got my
to the
thoughts. This is
next
my
person.
last question. This is my last question. What about like in 100 years or 150 years when most of the world is mixed?
Goddamn
Is
ass
that gonna?
nigga, I ain't gonna be here.
But
I
I'm saying
won't
like,
fucking be here.
is it gonna be like a black and white issue then when everybody's gonna be mixed and it's all gonna be like damn near one race?
It better not.
All right, well, Dave, we appreciate your input, man. Next up, we
Yeah,
got Google.
that got
Yo,
shit,
what
man.
up? How you
God
doing,
damn.
man?
Yeah,
Yo, what's up with you, man? How you been? Everything all right?
Yeah, I've been maintained. I've been in the cut like a butt, man. Yo,
Hey,
Charleston, how you
Google.
doing, man? I just want to say, man, to Charleston, man, like, I ain't gonna front, homie. Like, I really, really, really appreciate the shock value that you bring in your approach, man, because it's really needed. And why you gonna be more effective than a lot of people that appears to act like they want to affect some kind of change is because you're not allowing politics to dictate your path. And a lot of people that act like they want to help the community and do all this other stuff, they still not denouncing the shit they stand for, which led to the ultimate reason of why shit fucked up anyway. They want to be a part of the bullshit and a part of the help at the same time and wonder why they can't affect change. So when you bring the shock value in the way you bring it, man, it makes people has to listen, no matter if they don't like it or not. And more importantly, you sitting here telling these people that, yo, I'm trying to get a motherfucking Oscar. Denzel got an Oscar. Ain't nobody calling him and asking him about drugs and how you sell drugs. Nigga, I was acting. Nigga, I got an Oscar for that. Why the fuck is you asking me some shit that I'm sitting here telling you I'm trying to get an Oscar, but yet they still trying to ask you all these questions and wonder why they getting them answered the way they getting them answered. So I see where you going, homie. I appreciate you, man. Like, keep banging. Somebody got to sacrifice something somewhere down the line. I just wish it was 10, 15 more like you and some real change happen in these communities. So that's what I wanted to do, man. Salute you. I salute you too, Timbo.
Yo, I
appreciate
appreciate you.
that, black
Appreciate
man.
your energy, bro. Appreciate your energy, homie. Teray.
Skipping over Anna, Arizona.
Oh, Anna, Arizona. Pardon me. Thanks. Appreciate you, Pink. Yo, Anna, Arizona, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's on you.
All right, Charleston. I appreciate a nigga like you, and I like using that word nigga because at times, a lot of people get offensive, and I see how you come out bold with that, and we need more of that boldness for our youth today. And it's just, I mean, it's hard to catch my mind, and to hear you talk as a real black man like that. I mean, you blow my wig back, man, and I was amazed. This is my first time on here, y'all, and I like to see people come out to try to reach our community today. Like my brother, he just got murdered a couple of days before Thanksgiving, and it's a lot that I'm trying to get all that at one time. I just did a whole life change over my life, and I'm from the streets. I grew up harder from Chicago, and that don't even make a difference because I'm in Arizona now, and I'm doing the whole life change. It just took me all the way up till I'm damn near. I'm 48 years old, and I'm finally getting my life back right, including with my credit. I finally got a salary going because I got my nieces and my nephews, and I got, like I said, my brother just got murdered. Now my question is, how can I, because it's hard for me because a lot of my family, they still out there on them streets. They still going to prison. Like I said, my brother just got murdered. How can I be that set example? Because it starts at home first. Before I
Uh,
even get out to the community, it starts at home first. How can I be that set example? Because I want my family to come out them streets. I want them to be able to graduate from high school. I want that.
you became you are the example. You became the change that you want to see in your family, right? So,
Yes.
my mother taught me this concept. Uh, when my mother first started getting in the church and discovering God, man, we was teenagers, right? And my mother gave, and so in the late '80s, early '90s, there was a term that came about, and it was called tough love. And a lot of black
Yes.
parents started taking on, a lot of black single mothers who had spoiled their boys started taking on this term and this adjective. Let me say this adjective of showing tough love. Well, the teenage boys are becoming rebellious through the adolescent stage, so they don't understand when mama said no, cause y'all done wrong. Well, we used to mama saying yes, so I started rebelling against my mother when she started trying to implement tough love, but she was getting her life right. Right?
Yes.
So she became the change that she wanted to see for my grandmother who was on drugs, my aunt who was on drugs, my cousins who was on drugs, my uncle who was in jail, and then my mama children went to jail. Both her boys, right? For two separate
Yes.
murders. So watching mama from about 12 to 34, 35, I said, man, this how she got everybody. She stayed focusing on self-improving herself and getting her
Okay.
right. As she
Okay.
was getting right, her kids started getting right. Her sister got right. Her mama got right. So I said, wow, that's what a real leader does. They
Yes.
focuses on self-improving themselves. They don't have time to be telling everybody around them what they doing wrong, what they need to do right, because they're focused on self-improving. The people around them is watching them self-improve. I remember mama used to have a little Hennessy. I remember mama used to get a little angry and cuss. Man, we watching mama self-improve. She's the
Yes.
head. So as she's self-improving, everything around her was getting better.
And
Friends, relatives. So sister, you doing exactly what you got to do for your family. Self-improving.
you know what? That brought me to some tears right now. Because I needed to hear that because I'm trying so hard. I'm the first person in my life, in my family's generation, that's now receiving a salary, got a 401k, and that's it's like that. I don't want to feel like I'm running off leaving my family, but I want to show my family that we can change, that there is a change. It's something out here better than just dying, going to prison, not having nothing. I want to buy land. So all of that you're saying to me, it just makes so much sense. And I appreciate you, black man. And you keep doing what you're doing because you just touched another black woman like me to keep going forward. Thank y'all.
Yes, ma'am. You're welcome. God bless you. Yeah, God hears a mother's cry.
All right, Tay Ray.
Yes, thank y'all for having me. I like to say that I'm from Savannah, Georgia. This question is for Charleston. I'm gonna start off with the question. I tried to reach out to him a couple times. I think I got him once, but it was so much scamming going on. I didn't know if I was talking to the right person or not. I run a book company, and what I'm interested in, my whole mission in life is establishing a pre-K curriculum.
Oh
Not
wow.
like not like in school yet, because they spend so much time with us. Like I homeschool my two boys, and just from being the little time with them, I got them speaking Chinese. I don't know a lick of Chinese, but I taught myself. So how do we connect with the ghettos and the places that's impoverished? Because if we don't start learning coding, Chinese, and math, we dead in the water. We're not going to be able to compete on an intellectual level. I'm an ex-Marine. I'm an ex-cartel member. And I'm going to stop you before Charleston jump my ass. Not a drug dealer, because most cartels ain't drug dealing.
I
They
understand.
capitalize
I
a
understand.
very small part of a industry, and they
And
monopolize
they
it.
monopolize. Yeah, I know the code words you speaking, brother.
And so I was the third black river pilot apprentice in the state of Georgia. Long story. I probably don't even have the emotions to get into it all the way.
Nah,
But I
salute
just
to
want to
that,
know
man.
how
You got
do
time. Get into it, man, because your story might
okay,
inspire some others.
so this is what an apprentice. See, and this is why a lot of people, when we start talking about nation building, I be feeling like most black people don't, y'all don't even have a clue. Like, how you gonna get that shit in on them ships? So this is what you do. You gotta know a good Jewish boy. If you don't know a good Jewish boy, your ass ain't getting down there. Especially if you're a black person and you not white and your daddy ain't a pilot and his daddy ain't a pilot. You talking about going down there in 1996. Listen to me. In 1996 in Tybee Island, that's when they took it off the books that a black person could be a pilot. And the first black one was a friend of mine. And they had to take it off before his ceremony, or they'd have been in violation of the law. So you talking about 1996 that rule.